Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Eclipse, and today I have a pretty interesting deck, or a style of deck, that I really want to show with you guys. So this right here is, I think, called a cycle deck, and basically it's just a really cheap elixir deck, and you can just keep cycling through your cards, attacking really fast, and although it might seem like kind of a weak army, it's actually like really strong. Now just heading over to my attack log, here are all of like my battles, my victories, and all this stuff. Now this right here is a loss, but this was to a clanmate, and I wasn't even playing. Like, I needed to get something for a thumbnail or just something like that. So you can take my word on that, or you can just think I got my ass kicked. You know, the decision's up to you, but you know, just trust me, I wasn't playing in that loss. Then continuing on right here, it's a different deck, so obviously that loss doesn't count. And continuing on even more, I think this is like the only loss I actually had with this deck, and I've just been raiding and raiding and raiding. I think I went from around 2600 and now I'm at 2850. So this deck has been pretty good, and I think I can actually hit the legendary arena with it. So again, this is the deck right here, and I know a lot of you probably don't have the princess, but still you can make a very cheap elixir army, learn how to play it. I know some people will actually use similar armies and use like a goblin barrel, so if you want to try a variation of this army, or head over to the website which I'll have on the screen now, you can actually filter it to cheap decks and just try to find a deck that works for you guys. Now that we have all of this rambling and useless talk out of the way, let's get into a real replay. This is the first attack I'll be showing you guys, and it's again Saptor from Pigeonism, and I was genuinely scared while finding this guy, and you'll see why in a minute. But this guy just has so many things I absolutely hate, and it's because of people like this that I just want to smash my iPad. Also, if you notice, this guy is lower than me in trophy, so if I lose, I'm gonna lose a lot of trophies. Also, he already starts off by rocketing me, so right now this is just not looking good for me. I'm already kind of scared, but luckily after my first hog, I'm looking at, you know, the hit points on the towers, and technically I did like a better push than he did. Right now he has his ice wizard coming up, and my goal is just try not to panic, play slow, and you know, just don't let some things get to you. And that's why I feel like I really screw up a lot in this game. I just let some things get to me, and it pisses me off, and I just want to rage quit. Next, look at what he's about to place. He placed a bomb tower, and everyone hates the bomb tower, but with this deck I just use the lightning spell. It takes out the bomb tower and does a decent amount of damage. So right now, comparing the hit points again, I'm doing better technically speaking. And now I'm just still, you know, trying to save up elixir, plan for a push, see what I can do. Also, I still don't know all of the cards this guy has yet, so I'm kind of like panicking right now. Okay, so he places the Valkyrie. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna send the Hog in, I guess. I have a zap. I can probably zap his two troops and get a few hits off, and that was my goal right here, but that did not work out like well at all, and it was pretty much just a big fail on my end. So now I'm gonna wait till his troops come over, and I'm like, okay, I have a Minion Horde. That Minion Horde should be good, and I wanted to take out that Ice Wizard first. Next is the Minion Horde, so I throw it on the Princess, and the Princess is great at taking out like a group of troops, just because the fact that like it does splash damage. Now right there, again, comparing the hit points on the tower, his has 1300, mine's at 1600, but I know this guy has the rocket, so I'm a bit skeptical still. Like, I don't know what this guy has up his sleeves. I don't know if he can do anything like to scare me. I'm just trying really hard not to panic. So right there, I do the classic Goblin and Hagen. I realize, okay, he has the bomb tower, so I send a lightning spell in, and then unfortunately I wanted to take the Valk out with the lightning spell, but that didn't work out well at all. And then this guy comes back at it again with the rocket, and it was at like this point right here that I started to panic, because this guy was sending his rocket, fireball, and his arrows repeatedly on my tower, and it was because of this that I was actually becoming scared. Like, I did not know if I would be able to get enough pushes in to get this guy's tower. So right there I have my Hog, and my Hog gets a few hits off, and his tower's at 420. Yeah, you know, immature jokes, haha. But no, just continuing on right there, I decided to zap again, because this guy's rocketing my tower. I realized, okay, I have to do something special, so I zapped him up, and then right here, there's 10 seconds left, and this guy throws a fireball. Now he has arrows. He's gonna throw those arrows down, and I cannot let this guy get back to his rocket, and I'm trying to cycle through my cards to get to like the lightning spell, or just to try to land a push off. But right there, my Hog goes in there, he hits once, and I ended up beating that guy. And this dude actually scared the hell out of me, because he had the bomb tower, the rocket, and just a lot of cards that really annoy me. Getting into the next attack, this is against Mustang, and what ended up happening, or the backstory to this one, I was recording a video, and instead of going to play a replay, I accidentally hit attack, and I was pretty much like shitting my pants because I did not want to attack right now. I was not in the mood. I was tired, like groggy and everything. So I made a lot of stupid plays in the beginning of this raid. I really didn't know what I was doing, and I thought I was gonna lose, but I mean, I don't lose, spoiler alert. But like, you know, just the point was, I thought I was gonna lose, and I'm so happy I didn't, because this was definitely, I think, a good raid on my end. Also, I got like 37 trophies off this guy, so you know, thank you to you. But to start it off, he has some barbarians, and I'm like, okay, I'll just draw those out to the side, and I kind of wasted that zap right there, because I could have probably got some minions with that, but obviously I didn't. I deployed it a bit premature, and now he deploys his minion horde, so I throw my princess down, and again, the princess is great for taking out those troops. As you can see, she basically almost takes out the whole horde and survives, but it looks like one minion kind of picked her off a bit. So right here, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I realize I have the hog and goblin, so I can do that mini like hog goblin push, so I'm planning on doing that, but still, I don't know all the cards this guy has, and I'm still, you know, a bit panicky at this point, because I did not want to do this raid. So he sends all those in. I meant to, like, you know, I wanted to deploy that zap right there, but I realized it was a bit too late, and there was nothing I'd be able to do with it. So now he has barbarians, he has minions coming, so I wait for those to kind of line up, and I zap those together. Now I place the princess down, I think, because she does splash damage, and she's just godly. And still, I've done, I think, like 2 to 3 pushes on this kid already, and I have not been able to get like a few hits off on his tower. And I was just really like panicking at this point, because this guy, he's getting very close to my tower with his pushes, and I wasn't even able to get past his elixir collector because he keeps placing those barbarians. So this was kind of leading me to panic, and I'm like, dude, what can I do? Like, this dude was pissing me off. So right there, I send another mini push in. I know this guy's gonna have barbarians this time, so I send that zap in, but unfortunately that zap didn't do too much for me, because I still did not get a hit off. I put that cannon down now, and he has a few more troops coming, but with the troops I have, I should be able to counter him. Like, it's not too big of a deal. And then right here, he kind of gets a few troops off, so I put the minion horde. Then I see he has a goblin barrel coming, so I just zap those right away. And I was really scared, because that goblin barrel made me panic again. Like, I'm terrified to play this game, because I'm on my trophy record right now, and if I lose one battle, I'm gonna lose a whole bunch of trophies, and it's so scary to play this game sometimes. Maybe I'm the only one who experiences this, but continuing on, I place the cannon down. I'm like, okay, I can zap your crap, you know, get out of here. And at this point, still, he has like an health advantage on his tower. I just stuttered badly. Now here comes his goblin barrel, so I kind of, you know, just place some troops back there to try to distract. And now at this point, I'm still like, I do not know what to do. Like, I cannot get to this guy's tower for my life. And still, it's just like I said, very slow. But right here, it looks like I finally get like a mini push off. I have the zap ready, I zap that up. Then I have my archer and my hog getting a few hits off finally. So after all of these pushes, I finally was able to successfully get something. Then right here, I deploy the minion horde down. Now this guy has his minions. And the thing I noticed about this guy is he just kept spamming minions after minions after minions. But again, right here, I send the princess and hog in again. So I saw he had a minion horde, so I just decided to zap those. And now his tower's at 160 health left. I saw he had some troops coming, but I just decided to zap him out of there, and I ended up winning in overtime. So as you can see, like, this deck, like, I had a very bad start, but I still managed to win. And the one thing I just want to stress about this deck, or cheap decks in general, is that although they're cheap and although they might seem weak, they're actually very good, and like, if they're used correctly, they will just kick some ass. Like I said, view this link on the screen now or in the description if you want to see some good decks. You can basically change the filter. I made a video on this site a while ago. No, they don't promote me or sponsor me or anything like that. It's just a website I really like, and you can just change filters for your play style, your arena, your cards, etc. So again, you know, just head over there, filter the cards you have, and you can find a cheap deck that will suit you. So guys, this has been Eclipse. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys would like to see a part 2 to this where I show expensive armies and show all the advantages and disadvantages to like expensive armies, just let me know. But again guys, this has been Eclipse, and peace out.